Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. This is Courage Vibes. It's a pleasure having each and every one of us here today. So today we are going to be talking on a bit teaching or be speaking on which of them shall. Today we are covering on how to run a profitable WhatsApp webinar, or WhatsApp training or WhatsApp class, whatever that name, whatever we're going to be calling it. So I am going to my Google document because this is what we're going to be using to show samples. I pray I am able to finish this our session before my battery goes off because it's at 12% presently. I went to watch ball and I'll charge phone. Okay. I won't spend much time trying to explain or give us definition of what a webinar is because we already have an understanding of what webinar is, like WhatsApp training, the trainings, all this WhatsApp training session or WhatsApp class and all those kinds of things. So this is what we do, like mostly on a regular basis or kind of stuff. Let me try to increase. Let me see if it's possible to increase the size. Okay. All right. How to post a profitable WhatsApp webinar or / training. Okay. First things first. After you might have now, one of the things you should note very well is majority of the people that you are going to get to your WhatsApp group who will eventually be available for your WhatsApp training would be people who are interested in your offer. Remember creating your blue ocean lead magnet, researching on the thread, creating a lead magnet, blah blah blah, that I showed us. So it is easier in that way because once you must have created a lead magnet, the people you will be attracting to this your WhatsApp class should be people based on your target audience, not like the general kind of stuff that you're hoping it will just not that way. If you follow the methods or be the steps rather, so you won't be getting just random people, you will be getting people who are interested in your offers or rather in your offer, any of them. So once you bring them into the group, initially one of the things we used to do is we host this WhatsApp training, then teach for 2 days. Like we teach for 2 days, and then on the third day we then present our offer. We present our offer, and you realize that uh, most people begin to run away from your group. Why? Because they know that right from that training that you are giving, that at the end of that training you are going to sell something to them. So they will attend that first day, they know you're not selling anything, attend the second day, then the evening session of the second day, that's if it was a 2 days class or a 3 days class, the evening session, they start leaving your group. Okay, I just want to be sure that in the evening session they start leaving your group because they know you are going to present something to them. So imagine having a group of about maybe 200 people, 200 participants. I mean 200 people. Let me not start spelling the participants. 200 people in your group. 200 people in your group. And then after teaching, you realize that 80 has left while it was time to present your offer. The remaining 120 becomes so quiet. The remaining 120 becomes so quiet. So if it was maybe like a 3,000 naira offer, maybe it was a 3K offer, usually maybe 10 or 20 I'll buy. 10 or 20 will I'll buy. But if it's a 60,000 naira offer, at the end of the day, maybe one person will buy. Others will not buy. One person will buy. Some you won't even, nobody will buy. Nobody will buy after the class. And you start wondering, did I not do it well? Or what's wrong? Definitely, nothing is wrong with you. Most of the things we salespeople are mostly afraid of, we have the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, and the fear of rejection. We don't want to be rejected. We hate that feeling of rejection. So because of that, as you held that first class and then nobody bought, you just say this thing selling is hard. Selling is really not hard, because as a salesperson, we are the world movers. We are the first movers. We are the one that makes the economy of any country go better. So we are very important. So we just need to learn how to do this thing the right way, the way that it will work. If somebody does something and it's working, it helps us understand that if I did that thing and then it's not working, and then this person does it and it's working, is because there is something that person knows and has applied that is working for the person that I am lacking in. So you just need to learn that thing. So let me actually, there's a lot of steps, but I have I have cut it down to some easy implementable methods or steps for us to follow, for us to go with, that will work well. I actually did last year when I got started with affiliate marketing, when I later paid my mentor Sakeni to train me. I've held just one WhatsApp class to introduce my affiliate offer. The first class was June. Don't worry, I'm going to show you my flyer one time. You see how I looked like one skinny thing. So after that class, nobody bought from me. It was crazy. Since then, I've never held a WhatsApp class to sell my affiliate offers. But I spent the remaining months of last year, which is starting from July, August, September, October, November, December. I spent throughout that duration holding different WhatsApp classes, training people, and some have even gone as far as selling other things. I sold other offers apart from my affiliate offers. I sold other things, a product of, I think, about 15. I don't know if I sold a product of 20,000. I can't recall. But I spent the most part of last year hosting different kinds of WhatsApp classes. And this is just to help us understand that I am not just saying it like of course we all learn from. I learned some of the strategies in addition, but I have done this thing over and over again, and I'm not saying this is not them say who say kind of stuff. So the first strategy we are going to go with is okay, let me remove these 2 days, because we'll be watching the replay, they'll be wondering what's these 2 days and this 200. Okay, number one, let me change the color. I love red. Red is actually my favorite color. So pardon me if I'm going to be using red. Yeah, number one step is start with an introduction. So in this case of starting with an introduction, In this case of starting with an introduction, it will be most times it will be best if you start introduction with a voice note, because people want to. Let me change the color to, if I'm writing, let me change it to blue. Okay. People want to hear you, because we've attended tons and tons of WhatsApp classes where somebody just send plenty write up. People don't have time. That's one thing. The attention span of everybody, every human is, should I even say it's too much is 30 seconds. Yes, it's not even up to 1 minute. Everything is fighting for our attention. So you are hosting a class, you need something that will grab our attention to keep us in your class. So the introduction should come with a voice note. It should be a voice note. Like maybe hello. Let me since I say voice note, I'm not supposed to type a bit. Like good evening everyone. Courage Vibes, is a pleasure to have each and every one of you here in this what should have been the name of your training? In this bomber to bomber training. I don't know where I always gonna get stupid names from. Okay, it's a pleasure to have each and every one of us here in this Do Me I Do You training. In this Do Me I Do You training, my name is Courage Vibes, and I am an affiliate marketer, and I'm also a bomber to bomber consultant. I have been in the, don't really talk much about yourself though, but a little intro that shows your professionalism, like why should we listen to you. So it should be part and parcel of your introduction when you're talking about it. Or maybe if you want to type, you can. There will not be enough time. I wish I had a notepad. I would have just typed it. It's easier, but this one I'll be typing one like this. So that kind of introduction, I think I've given us a brief understanding. I'm also going to, one of the things I'm going to do after this session is I'll need to document this stuff and give it to us like a PDF guide. So there's something that we can always refresh, go back to it over and over again to help us understand. Because I'm trying to type, but I'll not be able to type everything finish, because this is just step one. So step one, you start with an introduction of yourself. Start with an introduction of yourself. Let these people know who you are. Like, why should they listen to you? You go to big presentations, or you go to big seminars, and you're going to hear, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, we welcome Courage Vibes, excellent speaker, a public speaker, the CEO and consultant, so and so. So people will just be clapping, they even know me, will just be clapping because of the way the person introduced me. Of course, we are to places they introduce someone with, so the way they, even when you don't know the person, you know, saying, no, why you are looking around, who is even the person they are introducing. That's how you should introduce yourself as well. If you are the host of the class, but if someone else is hosting and then the person is inviting you, the person should be able to introduce. Your introduction is just like an entrance. It's like you making an entrance to somewhere. Is how you introduce yourself. That's it determines how that your presentation or webinar will go. So if your introduction is boring, trust me, that's the end of your webinar. The webinar will be so boring. So it should be not just professional, but a little bit entertaining. So your introduction should come with a little entertainment that will arouse the interest of people. So that's for step one. That's for step one. Let's go to step two. Okay, let me do different colors. Number two. Make a big offer. Now, make a big offer is not after your introduction. Now, what this means is, what is the presentation is about? What this presentation is about? What kind of nonsense English is that I'm speaking? What's this presented? What's this presentation about? Oh my God! Shall I eat okra soup with my tongue they draw? What's the presentation about? Who just joined us? Louis? Louis, you've never joined us live before. Okay. Okay. Like, what's the presentation about? If you were hosting a training on how to increase your brain power. We're hosting a presentation on how to increase your brain power. After introducing yourself, the next thing is you say, in this webinar, you are going to learn strategic methods on how to become smarter. Remember, our webinar title is, let me write it here for those that are watching replay. Our webinar title is how to increase your brain power. So while you are making your big offer, it should be related to your topic. In this presentation or in this webinar, at the end of this training, you are going to learn strategic methods on how you can become smarter than you were, or become smarter in your business. How you can use the methods of this webinar to increase, like, to have better understanding. If you're a student and then you read and then you don't understand, after this webinar, you are going to learn easy things to do that will help you become smarter. This is the big offer. What is that thing? What is that your webinar trying to achieve? If you are like an affiliate marketer, which we are affiliate marketers, and then your affiliate marketing training is to show people how to make maybe 300,000 naira or 400,000 naira or so, you should, well, after you've introduced yourself, the big offer should be, at the end of this webinar, you are going to learn simple and implementable methods on how to earn 300,000 naira weekly legitimately with your smartphone. That is the meaning of the making a big offer. Let them know what they will benefit, because people love to do things that they will benefit from. Imagine joining a class and spending like a class, and then I don't know what I'm going to get from that class. No, of course. And then I'm just waiting for you to be dropping plenty right up. Is this your big offer that will help them stay? Once you've told them that at the end of this class, you are going to learn how you can use your mobile phone to make money or whatsoever, they will want to stay till the end, so that they will remember. Now you see the grid, they want to stay till the end so that they will learn how they can achieve this. The only people who will not follow up are majorly maybe people who got called up while the class was in session, which they want to come back and go through the class again, because they were able to read up to the place where you made an offer, what they are going to get at the what they're going to benefit at the end of the class. So that's for number 2. Let's go number 3. Okay. Get real. It's Colonomic Essential. Oh, manage it like that. Now, you need to get real here now, because once you tell them that this webinar, at the end of this webinar, you're going to learn so and so, most of them are now going to start thinking like you are bluffing. They will feel like you are bluffing, like you are making mouth. So you get real here. That is, you tell them that it is not, you do not mean that it's like a Ponzi scheme kind of stuff where they are going to, the money is just going to fall off on them or kind of stuff. No, that's not what you mean. Let them know that you be human being, like the opportunities of this training. Like I'm trying as much as I'm trying to explain it something that we can understand. I'm sure we are following. I'm very certain we are following, Ja. So you get real by letting them know that these things are real. Like what you're going to get from this class is real. And it's not like a get rich quick scheme or like a fast money kind of stuff. That's not what you mean. But in sincerity, at the end of the training, they are going to get something. Their eyes will be open to to the opportunities of how to achieve the aim of your webinar title. So in case your webinar title is how to cook very well, your big offer should be at the end of this class, you would be able to know how, you will be able to cook delicious delicacies that will make your, maybe your hobby or your wife salivate for more, kind of, maybe they want to cook for their husbands or their wives or or whoever they cook, or whether boyfriends, girlfriends, or whatsoever, or for themselves, whatever is the end. So getting real in this aspect is, you are going to learning these things. It does not come, is not something that you are going to achieve by just is it staying in the class. I need your full attention. Let them know that they need to commit their attention. This is you pre-qualifying them. Oh my god, my battery is at 6%. Okay. Okay, then let's head to the next one. Okay, let me just use blue because I don't know what these strange colors I'm using. Number 4, hero story. You need to tell your story here. You need to tell your story here, because people will not be able to connect with you. People can't connect with you until they know. People don't care. They don't want to know how much you care until they know which kind. How do I want to put it? People really want to know if you really care. That's just it. And not just really caring, does your story resonate with us? If you understand, if you check out in the music industry, actually, people naturally love Wizkid and Olamide. Not that they don't love Davido. They love these people because these ones started their music actually from the scratch. They had nothing, and Davido actually just came into music from wealth and all these kinds of, and that type of stuff. So people can relate with Wizkid's story because there are people actually who are suffering, zipping Gary and all those kinds of stuff. So how did you get to this stage of making this money that you want to teach us? So if I was doing a webinar on this one is how to increase brain power now. Was it a time I did not have brain power? This webinar title that I fixed is not, clear. Not clear. But if I were to use a topic on how to cook, definitely I know I'm a very bad cook. I know I cannot cook. So this my story will be very interesting. Like as of 2021, there was a day that I decided to cook. That's after coming back and I was in the house, I was very hungry. I decided to cook rice. And then blah blah blah. I went and put ogbono inside, and the rice turned to ogbono rice kind of stuff. The story is relatable because people who are like me, or who were like me actually, who could not cook, can relate with that story. So you are teaching a class on how to make 500,000 or how to make 300,000. There was a time you were not able to make this money. Talk about it. But don't allow your story to be too long. You can write about it. You can also use voice notes. Make sure that your class is a combination of writings and also voice notes. And not just that, it should be interactive and entertaining. Don't be boring. Don't just pack everything and dump that somebody will come online and see 300 messages. Abba, it's not making sense. It doesn't make sense that way. Jesus, battery is at 5%. Now that's your hero story. So number 5 is when you bring your product as solution. Remember, you're telling them about when you were broke, blah 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 blah. You were not making money and all these. Then you encountered you then heard of affiliate marketing, then you registered. Now this is you introducing your product as what helped you understand, as what helped you. There was a time I didn't know how to cook until I attended I came across Madam Kemstar cooking class, so I decided to register. So in registering for that class, now I will notice that I have brought in my product. I'm bringing in the product of what helped me move from grass to grace. Yeah, it's grass. Yeah, grass to grace. I am bringing it in, so they are beginning to relate with the story very well, rather than the one that you just dump this thing on them. Then you resell the opportunity by showing proof. So now this is where you begin to show proofs. Remember, there was a time you were not earning, you were not making money. Then later somebody introduced you to affiliate marketing, you got registered, and then after registering, that is where you then show your proofs. You can then show screenshot proof or be alert proof, any of them. Either it can be a testimonial, a video testimonial that somebody did that the person was able to get a result. Wait, oh, it seems I'm seeing. Sorry, let me mention this stuff. Alright, sorry, it's power. Let me charge my phone. So you remember there was a time you were not making that kind of money, you were not making much money in that regard, all that kind of stuff. So people would need proof. People would really, really need proof to be sure that this thing works. Oh, sorry for the small sounds you are hearing. I'm trying to plug my phone so that it doesn't go off while. Oh, okay. So people would need proof to know that this thing is working. That you are not just bluffing, or you are not just trying to, like sweet talk them into the offer. Okay, charging. So that is where you then begin to resell the opportunity by showing proofs. It could be a screenshot. Could be a screenshot carrying a credit alert. Sorry, carrying a credit alert, or maybe a video testimonial on maybe what skill you have learned or what you have been able to master. Just it should be proof to show that what you are telling them that you've acquired, truly you have acquired it. Because people don't want the scenario where you be telling them you've been able to make a so and so amount and then there is nothing to show for it. So the testimonial must not really be yours, you understand? But how you present your offer, you should not begin to say you how to make 300 750,000 when in reality what you have made is maybe 50 or 100,000, or maybe you've not yet made any money. So you not being able to make any money does not mean you shouldn't host a presentation. No, that doesn't mean you shouldn't host a presentation. But don't go and make claims that are bogus. Don't make bogus claims. You can get testimonials from your colleagues,
from other people, then you just show a few of them. Don't go and show too much. Like, don't go and fool the group with testimonials. You're going to get them bored. You're going to get them bored. They won't really see the need to seeing plenty images, maybe like 30 images that you just upload at once. Like, you want to fool their phone gallery. So that is also a turn off. They will not want to take you serious for that. So number 7, okay, you introduce your offer. You introduce your offer. So you notice now that you are taking them on a journey. You're taking them on a journey that they've heard your story. You've told them that this is what they're going to get at the end of this training. You've told them you've been real with them, telling them the truth. You also told them about your story on how you were not, you were not making money. You could not cook like me, blah blah blah. Then you bring your product. Say it was when I wasn't able to make, I bought the 72 IG, or I joined Lenoflix, or I registered on affiliated NG. You have been able to introduce your offer that way. Then you resell the opportunity by showing proof of the alert that you have earned or you have gotten from the platform. Or if it is if you did a training on how to cook, you can then show screenshot or a video of being able to cook. It should be a proof, like for them to know that you are not just talking plenty. There is something to show for it. Now, there is one other thing I did not add, of which you can add it. You can disqualify some people here now. You can do this more, it might be like the disqualification stage. Now, what do I mean by the disqualification stage? This way you now say, this offer is not maybe for you if you are only interested in Ponzi scheme. Yeah, because some people see affiliate marketing as one referral, like one money doubling site kind of stuff. So this way you disqualify some kind of people. He said this won't work for you if you are someone who is looking for a way to put 1,000 naira and then get 3 million the next week. It is not going to work for you. So this is, remember, when you studied your Fred, you know very well that these are the kinds of people you want to attract. But in this, your lead magneted your target audience, and also a lot of people were also attracted to your lead magnet, maybe because of your flyer was fine or whatsoever it is. So they are in that class. All of them are in that class. So this is where you have to disqualify most of them by talking about these things. This is not for you if you're thinking this thing is a get rich quick scheme. This is not for you if you're looking for to double your money. This is not for you if you're someone that will just register and sit down and wait for the thing to multiply money for you. You understand? This is where you disqualify them. After you must have done that, this way you will then introduce your offer. You talk about the product you want to sell to them, or not like maybe sell to them. Talk about the product, not necessarily trying to sell to them, but talk about the benefits of the product. That this 72 IG is going to help you in this way. People know what 72 IG does. I don't know what 72 IG does. I'm not an Espana affiliate, though. I'm an affiliate on Affiliated NG and also on Netflix. So you can then introduce your affiliate offer or the product that you are trying to sell. I've actually got to realize that it's not just affiliate marketers that paid for this Project 100 leads. We have some people who have their own offers, their own products that they are creating. So I will be mixing it. I'm not really talking about affiliate marketing well. So that's what I'm trying as much as possible to talk just about affiliate marketing, so that they too can understand how to chip in the offer, to chip in the talk if they will be hosting their class. So what you this is where you then introduce your offer. So maybe introducing body gra. I've told you I don't know where I always get stupid names from. Maybe I'm thinking, okay, what I think cooking specimen, yeah. Specimen or we recipe, yeah. Cooking recipe. This recipe helps you if you are a newbie, or if you are someone who doesn't know how to cook and you don't know how to measure quantity of Maggi. So with this cooking recipe, you just have to put it in your food. The recipe is going to measure the quantity of food that is in the pot, and then release the seasoning that fits. Okay, that release the seasoning that fits the food that you just cooked, something like that. That is something like that. That is you introducing your offer to the people using that way. Now you notice that you've been able to grab their attention. They are following you through this process, unlike you having to teach. Imagine having to teach them for 2 days and then you are not closing any sale. It's just like a time waster. But this is something that you can just spend 1 hour. Yes, you can just spend 1 hour, which is actually one day, 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 1 hour to run this your class, this profitable class. Now, okay, you introduce your offer. Number 8. Now, after you have introduced your offer, this is where you then add the bonuses. It's not like number 8, you just add bonuses. You add bonuses. What are they going to get? Yes, if you are getting the 72 IG, if you're getting the 72 IG, which gives you access to learning, showing 15 skills in I get. It gives you access to learning 15 high income skills that will equip you and help you to scale your business as an affiliate marketer online. Also, what else? What are you adding to them as a bonus? Because note, people do not buy because you said because the price is high. No. Once the value of a thing outbids the price of a thing, buying becomes inevitable. So imagine I tell you that there is a house at maybe Lekki, that the house is near oil. Then inside that same house, there is gold in that house, and there's also diamond in the house. Maybe I showed you evidence of, I showed you a little evidence, and then I tell you that that house is 200 million. Even if you do not have the 200 million immediately, but you know very well that if you are able to even sell just the oil to the federal government, you know how many barrel, you don't blow, scatter, finish. Not even to talk of the diamonds there, not even to talk about the gold, because one gold is worth $150,000. I don't know how much it is now, but as at when, how many years ago or so, one gold, $150,000, and they tell you gold there, which is mean is not one. Man, you will get the money back because you see that the value of that place outbeats the price that the person is giving you. So what makes this what will make you to buy that house? They just tell you that the house in Lekki, fine, have garden, have this 200 million. 200 million. I don't carry 5 million, go buy land, buy house for my village, decorate and stay there, turn king. Must I go to Lekki? You understand? But after the person have added all these benefits, the oil, the diamond, the gold, your mind becomes very explosive that even when they told you 200 million, you feel like that 200 million no be money. So this is the advantage of bonus. Bonus makes your offer heavy. Some people will not buy because of that 72 IG you talked about. Others will buy because of the bonus, because they feel that the bonus this thing too poju, abi too much, abi I'm correct. This thing well. Oh, my Yoruba is top notch. Man. You should add some feathers to me now. I don't blue. Come on, here's top notch Yoruba. I know we have Yoruba people here, but people should be feeling me now. So that's how it's going to be like. That is what. That's the benefit or the advantage. That is the duty of bonus to make your offer heavy. Now, once you make this offer heavy, that's where you then present you now do the last one, which is actually your closing. I think let me even write it. Closing. This way you close them. How you then close after you must have presented the bonuses, what they are going to get, the bonuses they're going to get. You can then write down that okay, that this particular bonus is you add another extra bonus to the bonus that you've added. So if you had like 5 bonuses, you can just introduce like 3 bonuses to them. Then for the first within the time limit, and let's say okay, maybe for today or for the next 72 hours or for the next 1 week or for the next when, so that those who will get this purchase this package are going to get this other bonus. That this other bonus is not in addition to the other one. It is like fast action, the first action, be fast action takers bonus. So these are the things that is going to make them sweat, get on their feet. They want to acquire this and they want to get this thing from you. So most of the times when you be selling this 72 IG or selling your affiliate marketing offer, you might necessarily not really sell the 72 IG. You might just be banking on the bonuses. You might just be banking on just the bonuses. This is what makes your offer heavy. And this is how you then host a very profitable WhatsApp training. You can try it out if you are a little bit skeptical on trying it with your off, because you need to prepare. You need to prepare a script for this. You need to prepare a script for it. What is a mixture of? Remember, I said it's a mixture of both writings and then your voice notes. So you need to write on what is your big offer. Write a script on it. You see, that's why I say this affiliate marketing thing, I know is interesting, is amazing. You can make as much money as you want from it. You just need to do the work and you just need to get it right. So once you're able to get things like this right, they just organize class, carry you come. You'll be able to crush it. You'll be able to crush the sales or close the sales or do what you need to do. That's definitely how it's going to be for you. So this is the 8th strategy, the 8th method that you can use to host a profitable WhatsApp webinar and crush your sales. So after you must have brought in your leads, if you want to close them using a WhatsApp training or WhatsApp class, this is what will work for you. This definitely will work for you. And another method, the other method, I don't have. I just have just 4%. There's another method of what I showed us. Maybe I will talk briefly on that tomorrow before we go on what we need to do tomorrow. Talk briefly on that tomorrow. But for today, let me end it here. Yeah. Let me end it here for us today. Let me save this recording first.